Okay, should be coming online anytime soon. I think we need need some music. It says it's streaming, but I'm not seeing it on the interwebs. Wait a minute. Maybe this is why. It's okay. Okay, this should be an improvement. I do appear to be logged in on the actual correct YouTube channel now. The art channel, as it is. So, it says here got an excellent connection. I'm just still on the GeForce, I would say 210. Luckily we don't have a 210 here. It's a 710, but it only has so much ability. And I did look into getting a GT 1030, but they use more power, and I'm already running very close to my 350 watt power supply limit, so I'm gonna have to try and see how these things go. I don't know why is it doing that load spiral. Pause it on there. That it was working, so let's see what audio we have that I can play. Yeah, I think I've played that before, but it's now not coming through the correct things. I'm actually using the built-in audio just because it's convenient in this point in time. My sound card is connected to the speakers I've got around the place, and yeah, this is connected to the headphones. But OBS seems to have adapted quite well. Okay, you'll see we have a piece of work here that I have done. Yeah, my mind froze for a moment there. It couldn't call it art, it has to just call it a piece of work. Yeah, you see, I have created this character very small. I mean, supposed to be like 13 years old, 10 years old. I know the difference isn't normally that big, and that's deliberate because, yeah, she goes down vents like a sussy backer and imposterizes through Wee Willie Winky's fake feet factory. Yeah, the story evolves in such weird ways. And that hand needs this glove. Ah, I don't even know where my webcam is. Sorry. I will have the barn dance music on later. I also have ears. But yeah, I'm running at 24 frames per second now in the hope it eases the load. I'm also recording from one monitor, which is over there, instead of both. I'm using both of them, but the recording is only capturing one of the two, and my graphics tablet, which is down here. So there's that. Now this I say 10 years old, it's like technically she's 20, but she hasn't aged in the last 10 years because of the immortality curse, blessing, whatever you call it. And that's not something I want in my hand. It's like my keyboard mouse switcher. You know, it is coming to me though. I quite like the idea of a bowl cut. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing even. That is not a bowl cut, whatever it is. I think the key defining factor of a bowl cut, it must look like a bowl has been put over someone's head. So, you know, now there will always be like that curve. It's never going to be like flat like that unless you do a terrible, terrible job. And even a bowl job isn't like, bowl cut job isn't that difficult to do properly. So then we've also got our perspective lines. So, have I actually changed the title of this? I was so caught up in actually just trying to get the stream running. Adding that'll have to do. Yep, so my music is actually coming out quite well. How much bitrate have I got? I wonder. I can just check that on here, hopefully. Yes, I can. Output, yeah, 2500. I can probably down that a little if I have to. My mind must not wander. I must stay focused on what I'm doing. I think I'm getting something here. Like if I go up at the very end, because it's almost like on that corner, isn't it? So if we look here, well, maybe not, but still, I can use that as a corner, I guess. Don't want to tap my mouse. So the bowl cut could work. It's just going to need a bit of work to get to that weight. I did also tweak this part around here. It looks better than it might otherwise have looked. I still feel like I'm drawing an SCP of some kind and not an actual human girl here. It's a bit strange. Why not just complete the SCP look? There we go. Don't know what that is, like bowl cut bird. Oh no. The fact that I could the fact that I'm better at drawing SCPs than I am at drawing humans. And it gets even weirder, I can actually draw a hand, but I can't draw the simple thing. She has some muscle now, and that's not what I was going for. She's supposed to be quite flexible, but not muscular. Completely different type of build. And I'm looking here, that shoulder is definitely too angular. If I'm to curve that off a little. Because aside from the fact, as I say, it's a more flexible build. I'm not drawing a man here. and men have a lot more angular proportions. There we go. That is better. It's not perfect, but it's definitely got more of the expectant curve that you would want. For the outfit, I could just cut that like that and call it a day, I would say. It sounds like maybe a bit too easy though, you know? So that's getting somewhere, you know. I feel I want some kind of flow to it. I don't want it to be that tight because there's nothing tight about my superheroes' outfits. As a matter of fact, most of them are just normal people who have been forced into it by the government. They just want to live normal lives. And the ones who do not want to live normal lives are usually just attention seekers. Or sellouts, like, what was it, Mr. Mustache I called him? He was basically a parody of the Mr. Muscle guy, and he'll sell out anything that makes him money, even if it's like an act of villainy. This character, despite her power to not die no matter what you do to her, she is just mildly sadistic. She's actually like, she would be better villain in her younger days at least than a hero. She just likes messing with people for the sake of it. Like the ones who are described as bully girls, because they're so much bigger than her, they often get stuck in the vents she calls down. And she loves it. She loves to watch their suffering. And then opens a tin of surströmming just to add insult to the injury. I mean, I can kind of see where I'm going with this, but my mind isn't liking it. My mind isn't liking how it seems like I've tried too hard to follow a pattern, and it should just be a little more natural looking. Maybe if I went and this could work. So flow that over. But I mean, I do not exaggerate when I say her only ability is immortality. She cannot die, no matter what you put her through. You can starve her, and I mean, she'll feel starving, but she won't die out the other end of it. You can make her suffer starvation for 1,000 years, 2,000 years. It won't stop her living. Is the stream healthy? I think the stream is healthy, but it's so hard to understand that much. Yeah, I'm just trying to adjust that. Probably shouldn't have, but not while the stream is running, but you know. If I go live, yeah, things seem to be running nice and smooth actually. I'm not noticing particular lag. So I'll bring up one thing I had last time to see how it's running while I'm on a stream. Because I should. Task Manager, I think it was. There we go. Can bring this down onto this monitor and show you, hopefully. I'm not recording the whole thing, but you can see what I'm getting at. Because I'm just recording over the actual canvas. The GeForce 710 is actually quite low for usage, which is very, very good. I was like hitting 100% and hitting it hard last time around. Whereas here I'm still 1920 by 1200, only it's working so much better. I mean, my Intel graphics, they're so much stronger. So much longer. I might be able to push above 30p, but I'll leave that for next time until I've had a successful one. Good to know though that my graphics are doing their job this time around. Because I was so worried that I would have to try changing the graphics card when with all my USB devices especially, I'm already pushing this power supply to its very limits. I mean, it is continuous wattage. I would not take the chance with something that isn't, but then, you know, there's still just a case of this shouldn't have any kind of graphics card if I'm running a 6-core, which I am. But I'm using both at the same time. You saw it was using the Intel graphics, which is where my graphics tablet is through, and it's using the 710, which is where my other two monitors are through. I have to use them all because that's the only way I can get it working. I think what I can see here, I think if I go a bit more gentle there, I think the curve was just a bit too aggressive, so softening this up a little. How does that look? There we go. Don't really know where I'm going, but okay. That'll do for now. I mean, it's a lot better than things I've worked with before. I do apologise. I appear to have somehow... I think my scroll wheel was on the other monitor, and I don't know at which point this will have happened at. But basically, yeah. There we go. So basically, yeah, it uses a scroll wheel on this system to change the zoom. And that's true whether it's on my Huion key dial or on the mouse. So I can guess I was just trying to change it on this, and then I did it on the monitor over there as well, which will actually be over there to you because of how inverted everything is. I don't know. Things are strange sometimes. So she's kind of looking straight to the camera. Not completely though. So maybe I had it wrong by trying to follow that too closely. Do I want this to go like that? No, I don't think so. I don't want it to kind of follow the curvature of the head on that side. Like, I am probably going to overdraw both of these characters in another layer. Just because, if we look at Lucy particularly, very wobbly lines there. I mean, it's a bit better on this one, but still. And I say this one, she doesn't have a name at this point that I know of. Because I've been writing the book for so long, but it's buried somewhere in there. I have given her a name, but it just escapes me. So for now, it's just Immortal Man. Or her, or whatever I can come up with at the time. That tomboy, yeah. I could just say, look, I can't be bothered anymore. There, I've done. Call it a day. I'd say everything's going actually pretty good for me now. After the last stream, I had completely lost faith in this graphics card, but things have come back. After a lot of the tweaking, things have come back round and actually served me quite well. It looks like she's wearing a hat of some kind. I can probably correct that. I don't know, like I have a bulge or something that would look a bit more like a head. Got an arm of sorts sticking out there. Does that work? I don't know. She seems to need muscle there for some reason. No, that's not going to work, is it? I was going to say, are the tracks finished? No, they're not. There is some more. There we are. Have I changed the zoom? No, I haven't. It's still working. Good, good. I'm gonna get so paranoid about that next. For a while I was paranoid about this graphics card ordeal. And also trying to get this gaming video out, which, you know, trying to set the editor up and stuff. And I think I'm eventually at the stage where I got that working, but run into one solution and another problem crops up. After this, I have to have barn dance on. Maybe I've just withheld the dancing too much. Yeah, get one viewer tuning in when I'm doing dancing, and then it like immediately tune out. This is something, I mean, again, it's not ideal, but you can kind of see the clothing forming. You can kind of see, like, her own style forming. Although it's taking time to do that. I mean, I would say that looks bad, but I don't know if it's the top of the trousers. Then they often do have like parts where they kind of have the, how would you say it, where they're not just all one big blob. There is separation in the design. Well, I might be able to work this for myself. Alright, so I'm getting this now. Just put away at that. Again, if I cut there, it gives it the impression that it's a separate piece of design. Well, I did say, if I can find it, we know what we're going to have on. Barn dance. That's not really the Bond. I think I might be too zoomed in. This seems like it's working anyway, but if I just shift that across. There we go. I think it is more zoomed out. And oh dear. Well, it works perfectly on the chat. There we go. Now it works. It's about as good as I'm going to get, I think. And that's not close enough. That works quite well, I would say. I'm not so sure about the bowl cut, but with the rest of the design, it does at least start looking like a bowl cut. You know, stylistically speaking. Yay! Bouncy squeaky chair. Do 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 do. Did they say I've got like 31 concurrent viewers, but then I've scared them off with my dancing and antics? There we are. Now these bits of hair down here, they're not going to contribute in a positive way, so we can get rid of them. Yes, it was going to be longer hair, and then I remembered that doesn't make any sense, canonically, to the story, so I removed it. With these removed as well, it might start to look a bit more like an actual character that I'm trying to achieve. Oh, the barn dance music finished. And now that isn't even the right thing. Let's try some bright music. "33 concurrent viewers." But why does it say that there and then on the actual oh, average view duration? I don't know, is that me then? I guess that must count as me. I was thinking at that one point I'd like, sorry, 33 different viewers, and then they'd have got scared off by my antics. And I can't find my mouse. Easier to just get the pen, because I can just tap on my tablet and then the mouse goes to me. So there we go. Oh dear. And there we go. There is our attempt to draw some arms and stuff. I might finish this stream off soon, just because just because of how it is, I'm quite happy with it. I could spend so long messing with it, but ultimately I've made some changes and they've actually worked out quite well. The drawing is coming along nicely. I feel like her t-shirt could be finished off. That looks like more of a necklace. Necklace. No, it's not a necklace. It's a necklace. Start new fashion trends. Yes. I tell you, when everyone has these cat ears. Seen it here first. So I think we want a slightly larger neck. We don't want it to be too tiny that it's literally suffocating her. So just getting it in the right location is a difficult part. That kind of works. Yeah, so I'll be finishing soon. Better to end on a high note, I guess. I do feel that actually now I've seen it, the bowl cut doesn't go low enough. I would say particularly on the back, it's almost all the front. Actually, yeah. There we go. Military cap cut. The new trend that replaces bowl cuts. Oh dear, that's a disaster that I just caused. So that would be it then. There's my mouse somewhere. And My audio has managed to mess itself up again. Hopefully it weren't too bad. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here for today. And I'll say goodbye until another day.